Welcome everyone to part 5 of the Resident Evil Zero playthrough. We just met up with Billy again in this new safe room, and we got a new file.
What are these?
List of test subjects.
Test subjects. And to find that's what caused the birth of a new villain in the series when you read the files in Lost in Nightmares.
Yeah.
The list of the Wesker children.
That's all we'll say for now. Because that's actually a pretty big surprise. That's a pretty old looking door.
Well, what do you expect? This
It's
is
like something from a dungeon. And speaking of dungeons...
we're in 1998.
Yeah.
Do you remember looking back in the original game, do you remember when it was 2 years in the future? Now it's like 20 years in the past.
Like the Resident Evil 7 takes place in, what was it? Modern times? Exactly the same year, was it?
Yeah, I believe so. So we're temporarily split up then.
Yeah. Because we have another puzzle to solve.
Let me guess, it's a co-op puzzle.
No. Oh dear.
What the hell? Is this a torture
chamber.
chamber?
No, it's a happy place. What does it look like to you?
Oh, I don't know. Explain the needles. Explain the chairs.
They're just for comfort. Now, what we need to do here is we have to restart the power, because one of the pathways we have to go through is blocked off by a steam pipe that's leaking.
Let me guess, that steam is it instant death?
I think it damages you. I've never well, I'm not dumb enough to walk up to it and let it damage me, so... Now, here I am showing off an advanced time-saving trick, because after you solve this puzzle, you will be put into a timed situation that will lead to an immediate game over if you fail it.
Okay.
So what you want to do is switch back to Billy before you solve this puzzle, and go all the way back to the main hall of the training facility.
You know,
after we avoid the giant spiders.
Yeah. Oh.
Fuck.
Are you poisoned? No, you're fine.
Thankfully.
Yeah,
I hate off-screen attacks.
That's the thing, folks. When the spiders attack you, can't tell if it's poison or not. Sometimes it's poison, sometimes it's not. But you just want to have a blue herb on standby.
A lot of speedrunners just restart the game if they get poisoned, because they then have to waste time going for a herb or that.
Oh, come on. It only takes 5 seconds.
I'm talking about the most elite of speedrunners who want the best times or whatever.
And not those hackers that you see on the leaderboards nowadays.
I don't see... Yeah, the remake leaderboards are hacked to all hell, and I have no idea how. Unless they share the same leaderboards as the PS3 version. Because it's easy to, modify that version where you're safe. They modify their saves somehow.
Wait, you mean the scoreboard can only have so many 9s? Fuck, we're still tied.
Now, this is where we need to go. Don't walk into that. Now we can solve this puzzle.
So this turns it off temporarily.
Right, we need to restart the power.
But first, you're going to switch costumes.
Yay!
Leather outfit. Wasn't this in the remake, actually?
No, the Western one was. Up, up, down, up, up.
That's it.
Yep. I've committed this one to memory.
Is this one of those puzzles where you can actually figure out by just mashing buttons every now and then?
Well, if you want to be waiting for hours on end.
So up, up, down, up, up.
Up, up, and there we are.
Okay. Because
it has to be at 70 to restart. You wouldn't know that because there's no number there.
Well, you know what to do if you've studied mathematics in school.
No, this will unlock some of the other doors. That room there contains 3 zombies, so I don't bother going back for it. There's some handgun ammo in the room adjacent to it as well when you're in there, but I don't bother because I don't want to use up that ammo. Okay. Remember, I'm playing on normal difficulty where I can't afford to get grabbed by 2 zombies at once.
You are wasting your time.
Hi, Sephiroth.
I have already claimed this place for myself.
You're just sitting there doing
I thought that was his eyes. I didn't realize that was his eyelids there. Oh
boy. Now we get introduced to one of the most dangerous enemies in the game. Eliminators. These are monkeys infected with the T-virus.
What, like chimpanzees?
No, these are just monkeys.
Oh.
By the way, she gets bit here by a T-virus infected monster, and it's never brought up again. No consequences.
Oh, fucking hell.
These little bastards can and will stunlock you to death. Poor Matt in the SGB playthrough.
And now Rebecca's dead.
I would hope not.
It just doesn't make sense.
There's a kind of odd cut-off point for this cutscene, actually.
Mr. Birkin and Wesker.
It's not DC Douglas, though. It's Richard Waugh.
It should be DC Douglas.
Well, it's almost like this wasn't Umbrella Chronicles yet.
Didn't you get to meet him in one Comic-Con, actually?
Yeah. I think the second Scotland MCM. He's a wonderful guy. Great with the fans.
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon.
Funny, he doesn't ever say goodbye to them.
No,
he
he
just
just
stabs
wants-
them in the back.
No, just stabs him in the back. And the problem with Wesker is that he wants to take all this power for himself.
Yeah,
Would you say William Birkin's the closest to a friend that Wesker ever had?
I would say so, yeah. All Birkin ever wanted to do was perfect the G-Virus. That's the only reason he ever joined up with Umbrella in the first place.
Wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the STARS members into the mansion.
There you go, folks.
Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
So yeah, the lives of some really good STARS agents are nothing but mere toys for Wesker.
And this is the last time we're going to see Wesker in this game, isn't it?
Yeah. After this cutscene, we won't see Wesker or Birkin again.
Aww.
And annihilate the place to nothing more than a massive
Annihilate the place to nothing more than massive rubble? You only ever needed to say annihilate it.
No, but that's Umbrella traditional. If anything goes wrong, blow the place
Blow
up.
it up. Now, after this cutscene, you'll be placed in control of Billy, and you are timed here. If you fail to save Rebecca within a certain time limit, you will get a cutscene showing her falling to her death, confirming that you have no soul for letting her die, and you will be placed on a one-way trip to the "You Are Dead" screen and back to the title screen.
What he really means is that if you let Rebecca die, you're going to see Stevie with a death hoodie and scythe at your front door.
I'll come looking for you. Now, here they are, the Eliminators. Do not run out into the open here. These slippery little bastards can and will jump all over the place and claw the shit out of you. They can stun lock you as well. Wait for them to come at you one by one and just blow them away with the shotgun. On hard mode, these little bastards can take about 4 shotgun shells to kill. Yeah, they will fucking tear you to pieces out in the open. Yeah, even Billy's feeling it. Caution, yellow.
Jesus Christ.
I missed my shot there.
You wasted a shell.
Yeah, that's me auto-aiming there because I couldn't see the Eliminator off screen.
It's
Yeah,
still
now they're
alive.
dead. No, it's dead.
Oh.
If you know which route to take through the game, you only ever need to fight these 3 monkeys, which I do, because they're now all over the training facility. You remember that room? You remember that hallway we were in where we got the green chemical? They're now in that hallway as well, so I don't ever go back there because it's too dangerous.
Ah.
No, come on! I just got there. Yay, she's safe.
You know, that level, it kind of looks like she's trying to cosplay as Trish.
I wonder what that tattoo is.
It's a butterfly.
Oh, could that be a reference to Ada, actually?
Maybe.
Crimson Butterfly?
Yeah, in her dress from RE4.
Yeah.
But you see what I mean? Look at the outfit. It looks like she's trying to be in Devil May Cry Trish.
I do quite like this outfit, actually.
This is Rebecca, over.
It's not crazy on the fan service, which is
Yeah.
probably why I like it so much.
Yeah, it's not big, massive cleavage or anything like
She
that.
looks really good in it.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him.
Yeah, that tattoo is a butterfly.
And Rebecca straight up fucking lying to her superior there.
I
Because
smell...
she knows
First mission
that
already
Billy...
disobeyed order.
By this point, if Billy was going to kill her,
So
he would
much
have done
for my
it.
great law enforcement.
And she knows that something's not right with their story.
I smell love.
No, not quite.
I just need to know.
I do like the soundtrack for this game.
Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah, you are.
I just want to know the
Ah, you will judge.
Insert the L.A. Noir, truth, doubt, or lie.
No, you will judge Billy off screen.
Here we are. This is Billy's backstory on what happened to cause him to be sentenced to death.
Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war.
Where's the good defeated Jabelele?
Correct!
To raid a hideout
Resident Evil 5 before Resident Evil 5.
forces located deep inside the jungle.
So yeah, Billy was part of a unit that had to go and find a
Hideout was far away.
a hideout of enemies.
So this is even before bioterrorism was a thing?
Yeah.
Some died
It was a year before, he just said, around this time last year.
Right.
Some of his men died straight up from the damn heat, not even the enemy.
In the end, only 4 of us survived.
Does that look like an enemy base to you?
No. That looks like a peaceful village.
Only there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
What?
Just watch, you'll see. This is all from Billy's field of view, by the way. We never see his face in this.
Kill them all! Please, sir! Ceasefire.
Billy's the only one who doesn't want to do this.
Do it!
What arseholes?
Yeah, Billy's own unit fucking backstabbed him. Because they'd rather follow the corrupt orders of people who didn't want to admit that they failed at something.
Innocent people.
Exactly. Fucking innocent. They did fuck all.
That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I don't get why Billy doesn't just say he didn't do it. In the novel, he straight up says that his men actually betrayed him. The novels are actually pretty good. They were written by S.D. Perry.
Okay.
There hasn't been a novelization of 4, 5, and 6, unfortunately.
I don't think they really need to.
I'm one of those kind of gamers who loves to read novelizations of my favourite games, though. Because the novels for 1 and 2, I would say, are easily some of the best. The rest are pretty good as well.
That's all.
2 of them are new, actually. I actually gave you one of them, which I found somewhere.
Oh, I
Caliban
remember
Cove.
that. I've just not had a chance to read it.
It was the original print, too, with the artwork for it. Because they did republish them a few years ago with new, like, artwork. Time to save. But yeah,
but still,
Billy was
that
just doing
flashback. You want... What is wrong with someone saying, this is wrong, where these are innocent people, we shouldn't kill them?
It's just Son of Times, you know, like all those like corrupt fucks who have all that power and they know how to manipulate people.
Bribes and all that shite.
This wasn't even a bribe. This was just straight up their military leader saying, "Alright, kill these people, otherwise we're gonna look really bad." Because if they went back, they wouldn't have had anything to show for it.
Well, it's not their fault in the end. It was whoever gave them that wrong information.
Yeah. We never find out who, though.
Right. What's this
Now,
next
what you
puzzle?
need to do is, you have to... This is a puzzle. I think it's from weakest to strongest, or from strongest to weakest. One of those two. You have to light the statues in that order.
So these are all animal statues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, I'm sorry, I don't remember the exact order. It's either strongest to weakest or weakest to strongest. And no, I am totally not looking at a notebook to the side like the previous puzzles. I am totally figuring this out with my own brain power.
Yeah, you can tell by your sarcasm
Yeah.
now you're full of shit.
Gee, it's almost like I didn't want to waste time being stuck on a puzzle. But in all seriousness,
What is
I
it you
just
said,
had a-
Was it you said, Stevie? Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
This isn't knowledge.
Well, having this being smart enough to write said notes down for consultation later helps, don't you think?
That's not really much of an accomplishment.
But hey, at least you guys don't have to sit there for who knows how long watching me fail at that then. So stop your bitching.
Okay then, Stevie, the next Resident Evil game you do, I want you to do the puzzles without a notepad.
No!
I dare you. You do that, I'll give you £100.
That's not fair. Now, there's a bunch of spiders in here.
Oh.
And I just barely avoided getting hit by that.
Oh, easy.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, when they do
I'm already back in caution.
Yeah, when they do a claw attack, that's not poison.
Yeah, again, they're at their worst in Veronica where they can grab and bite you.
Mind you, if I was in that situation, I saw that fucking spider, I'd be like, no fucking way.
Oh, the worst... Well, we'll get to it in Remake, but when you go into the bar in the residence, a giant spider just pops up behind you on the wall.
Aye.
Now, there's a special key item in here. I'm only... I'm only...
Bitch slapped.
And there I am starting to limp.
You're in caution orange.
I don't want to stay in that state because we have some very, very dangerous enemies coming up. new ones to deal with.
Wait a minute, were they just eating off their own corpse?
I think so, actually. They're either eating off one of their corpses or a dead body.
How about that? Zombie cannibalism.
Now that locker
Well,
key...
that's nothing new. I'm sure zombies would do that.
Alright, here I am going back for Becky, because there's not as much danger when there's just one spider. They can still spit the poison from the walls and the ceiling though, so you want to make sure you're not too close to them. That's why I'm holding on to the blue herb, just in case. Just in case we get hit with poison. Now the mixing set, if you have a green chemical in it, can cure poison, but you'll need the chemicals for later, so try not to use it. I would just save the blue herbs for poison.
Okay.
Because you will need the mixing set in order to complete the game. Right, I'm just leaving the flame rounds behind because there's a couple of items we need to get.
No, what was it in the remake? Like Chris has to find old keys to look in drawers and like
Yeah.
and like you wasted an old key for a nig ribbon. You could have had Magnum rounds.
By the way, square is the inventory button in this game, not the run button. Which is gonna fuck up so many veterans.
That's odd. You would think the run button would be the X button.
Circles run in this game.
No,
Yeah.
no, it should be runs should always be the X button, and triangle button should always be your inventory.
Run was always square in the classics, actually. Until 4 and
4.
No, wait, 4 was still square, I think, in some versions of the game.
Well, I can say because I mostly had played the Wii version.
Oh, look at all these awesome weapons.
Can we take them?
No. I think I
Aw.
do. Yeah, torn apart. They're broken.
What the fuck,
We
man?
tease us with that. But we can get a significant upgrade to our handgun in this room. That locker key I went in that room with the bugs for, here's why. There's a locker in this room that you have to use this key on in order to open it. And in it you'll get a case with parts in it.
Oh, can we get a custom handgun?
Yep. Exactly like Resident Evil 3. Basically what happens is that it slightly increases your chance for critical headshots, which is a default random chance mechanic where whenever you fire at a zombie with a handgun, you have a chance of just straight up blowing their fucking head off, and it's awesome.
Oh, so what was it? The STI Eagle 6.0.
Now, this case requires a specific code to open. If, like me, you've played this game so many times...
Let me
you
guess, the
already
code
know.
is 123.
No, 385. You examine the case, and it tells you that the numbers are 385. That's what you enter.
Ooh.
Once you do that, handgun parts. You can only combine these with one handgun. Whichever handgun you combine will see a major increase in firing rate and a chance to score critical headshots on zombies.
So you won't find another custom hand part
No.
for Rebecca's gun?
No. You have to choose which one you want to combine it with. If you're going for the all weapons trophy, you have to combine the parts with both handguns. Like one in one playthrough and then the other handgun in a different playthrough. Now, you may have noticed I'm packing the shotgun with a full healing item. There's a reason. We have to solve a puzzle in this room that will allow us to reach a key item.
And you're changed to a Western outfit.
Howdy, cowgirl.
Yeah. Where's the hat?
Becky, where'd you get that outfit?
No, it's not. No, it's not a question of where'd she get the outfit. How did she change just like that? Acid runs.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I picked them up though, because I don't pick up absolutely everything in the game. Basically, just press buttons until you get the right one.
So just by fucking up at the control panel.
If you want the fastest way through it here, and fuck.
You fucked yourself up, didn't you?
There we are. It's not a sort of puzzle you can get yourself killed in.
Okay.
It's just a matter of finding the right buttons. So yeah, just leave one character up here because that...
Of course, leave Rebecca because she has shit health.
Yeah, there's a big reason why I'm doing that here. That's what we need to get, but we can't reach it.
Just
God
yet.
forbid we actually just reach in there with our arms.
Battle sequence? Oh shit.
Meet the hunters, ladies and gentlemen. These are one of the most dangerous enemies in all of classic Resident Evil because they can cut your head right fucking off. And as soon as you gain control here, immediately aim and blow that one away with a shotgun. These fuckers from a distance will run towards you, and once they get close enough, they'll start slashing at you with their claws. From a distance, they can also jump at you and slash at you. They have 2 instant kill attacks in this game. One where they will they will outstretch their right claw and they will dash forward. If that hits you, they cut your throat. It was toned down in Remake onwards. I don't know if Veronica toned down the death scenes or not, but yeah, if that hits you, they'll cut your throat, instant death. The other instant kill they have, they will pin you to the ground and try and slash your face. If you don't break free of that, well, your face is slashed. These things can also stun lock you multiple times. Like, they will hit you once, and as soon as your hit stun ends, they will hit you again. And again. And again.
Fucking hunters.
They've been in almost every game as well. There are 2 types of them in Resident Evil 3 as well. One that looks like a frog that can swallow you whole for instant death, and one that looks almost the same as these ones that we just saw, but they have a red bulbous growth coming out of their head and they look very angry and they can cut your head off.
Are these... Now, this confused me. Are the hunters supposed to be like a further mutation of a zombie, or are they just a unique creation on their own?
They were created using reptilian DNA. So they're kind of like frogs in a way. And of course, Becky got cheap shotted there. So
they're not like the Lickers, where the Lickers were the last stage of an evolution?
Of a zombie, yeah.
They
are their own BOWs.
Alright, well, it goes from zombie, Crimson Head, Licker.
And what are they doing, Veronica? Create a type of hunter that can poison you. Sweepers.
Great.
They're dark red. There's actually an Easter egg in Remake where one of the hunters is coloured dark red to show that.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to see though because of the lighting in the one particular area you find it. But in Remake, they're so much more dangerous because they almost always try and use their instant kill attack. They barely use it in this game, but you don't want to give them that chance. So they can use it at any health level, by the way, but the chances of them using it,
I'll go alone.
I believe, rise with both the difficulty and how low your health is. And of course, the camera was fucking up there.
Just use the fucking D-pad.
No! I'm not carrying a fuel capsule supply, so I don't have to walk slowly in this game.
You can run.
That one room at the end of the hallway there that didn't go in, there's just a file and 2 zombies in there, so I don't bother, because I'd rather save that ammo.
Yeah, what a good idea to leave Becky behind, eh? Well, at least Rebecca does a better job to defend herself than, say, Ashley.
Ashley can't even use a gun. She's useless.
The utility tablet.
Now, our next main goal, we have to find 3 tablets based on the motto for this area. You remember what Marcus was saying? Unity, power, and discipline.
Right.
There are 3 tablets scattered around the facility, and you will have to go around the entire place to find them.
Okay.
Some of them are annoyingly hard to find, though. You have to solve that puzzle there with the statues in order to reach that one.
I can imagine people would be pissed off if they made a Resident Evil game where there was no puzzles at all.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, they did. Resident Evil 6.
Hey-yo! There's 2 herbs out here if you need them. I just grabbed them for the sake of having them. You can also combine them on the spot, as you can see here. Outbreak would let you do this as well.
Okay. So even, let's say if you had a full inventory, it still allows you to combine it?
Yeah. Sometimes it can be pretty picky on whether or not it'll allow you to do that, though. Totally not a loading screen.
I already made that joke earlier.
Well, I'm making it again.
What was Billy aiming at?
No, the zombie. The AI is programmed to shoot any enemies in the vicinity. But that zombie doesn't get back up until you head back that way. But there's nothing left to get there, so all we have to do now is save our progress, just to make sure I don't die. And we'll see you guys in the next part.